Well, good morning. It's actually been 2 days since we filmed our last little video. Um, we had great plans of doing a lot, but my wife and I both kind of got under the weather a little bit of a bug. She is still not doing well, so we'll probably try to get her into the doctor today and see if they can take care of her. But that's the thing about homesteading or about working on your own. You're on nobody's schedule but your own for the most part, as long as you can live with whatever has to be done. Well, today is the day we've been waiting for over a year. We have been putting this room off for a good while now, trying to get it to the point where we can do what we want to do. So this is our kitchen, and we're going to start today with some of the renovating. We started prepping it yesterday. As you can see, we've started some of this patching on the walls and ceiling, redoing some of the trim connections and stuff. At this point, these old cabinets, they look good to to get started, but they're very dated, very much in need of repair. We also have purchased a dishwasher that we hope to install here. So that's another thing. The layout in the kitchen is terrible. It's not very workable. We've got stuff stacked around. All these cabinets on this wall will come off and be repositioned. You can't even get to the end cabinets and things where it's set up. So we have a lot of plans for how things are going to go. We'll see if that works out. Well, our walls have been in terrible condition. I have never seen a house that had so many holes in the walls. I bet we've taken out 300-400 screws out of the walls in this house. Patched holes, taken down shelves. It's just been a really difficult rehab, and so we had to patch all the holes, just work on all of that. So we will continue doing that. We're going to start painting the ceiling in just a short while and trying to brighten this kitchen up before we start on our cabinets. Well, about to get started trimming the ceiling out so that we can start rolling it. It's not been painted for who knows how long. When it was first installed, I guess. But we'll do our best to get it painted up, and then we're going to refinish the walls and put some beadboard on those also. So we'll hopefully have this fixed up pretty nice time we're done with what we're doing. We've been real successful in some of our other endeavors in this house. So we'll see what happens. Well, this has needed painted for many, many years. I don't know who painted it last time, but they didn't even paint this back up in here. It's still gray from the last paint that was up here. So I'm just putting on a base coat right now, and we're going to come along and just around the edges, and then we're going to come along and paint it with rollers, probably a couple of coats to get this covered. But it is a mess and it's needed painted for a long, long time. And this is just the start of it. Melody, he'll be back in a minute, has started taking the hardware off the cabinets. After she gets the hardware off the cabinets, we will be sanding, stripping, staining, all those things. We'll take the doors off the cabinets to paint those outside somewhere. The lower cabinets, we have to remove the entire cabinet section and redo that. They're not in very good shape. Plus, we want to install a dishwasher in there, so we have to remove one of the cabinets for that. Well, here we are at the end of the day. I know it doesn't look a whole lot of different at this point, but the ceiling's all been painted, things have been trimmed, the holes have been patched in the cabinets. So tomorrow we start painting the walls, taking the doors off the cabinets, and working on that. See how that all comes out. Well, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. We've painted for the last few days off and on, and now I'm going to go out and try to catch up on some of this grass that's been catching up with me while I've been down sick. So thankfully it's all setting down. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. Mower shed. Gonna go out here, get my mower locked up in that. I'll get that out in just a minute here. Well, this is my mower. It's a 48-inch zero-turn John Deere mower. It's been a good mower for me. This is my second season, and I really struggled on whether or not to buy one of these things, but I wanted a big cut because we have about 2 acres of grass to mow here. So I'm going to be getting on here and doing some mowing for the next hour or so. I'm just mowing the upper part of the property today. I'm not going to try to do all the lower meadow and other lower parts. So anyway, talk to you later. It's taken me about an hour. I got the yard mowed, everything but the lower meadow, as we called it. It's a pretty good job, but that big John Deere mower makes a big difference. Let me show you what the yard looks like a little bit. Here's our metal storage shed in bad need of painting, and this is my mower shed and garden tools and stuff in there. When we moved in, the door was rotted off, the floor was rotted off, didn't have a ramp, and so we've done a lot of work to try to get that. Now down in this area back here, behind the shed, you can see just a little bit. Maybe this is one of our ponds back here. And getting into the fall, we've been in a drought, and really the water level is really down, but that's one of the ponds back here behind the house. The yard looks so nice when it's freshly mowed, and we're getting into the fall again, a drought area, so the grass is not growing as fast as it was. This is our back deck on the house. Big magnolia tree there. We've had to cut everything. Everything was so grown up. We hauled a whole trailer load of limbs off of this that we cut off. Plus, we've cut things off all over the place in this property. So this goes down to the other side of the pond and down to the other pond on the property down there. So I won't take you down there right now, but that's where it's at. So, continue to go with us on our journey as we take you forward on trying to finish up our homestead as we do our best to make it livable, make it sustainable. So we'll share more of those things with you in the future. So thanks for being with us today. God bless. Have a wonderful day.